Sometimes I honestly think that people that we speak to on these apps are stupid. And I don't mean that in the derogatory. I just mean lacking in intelligence. They lack comprehension skills and emotional intelligence. They honestly believe that because I have conservative values, I have to be in alignment with conservatives at all times. That's just stupid. I do not agree with hive mind thinking. What I do agree with is having the conversation. I believe that we should listen and try to understand what a person is coming from, even if we do not agree. A few months ago, Dennis Prager from Prager University sat down with a podcast, Pints with Aquinas, and they had a very thought-provoking conversation on pornography, lust, and masturbation. Now, they got into this section where they were speaking about, is it the thought that makes it wrong, or is it actually the action and doing that makes it wrong? Well, Dennis Prager, being a Jew, did not believe that it was the thought. He believes that is actually the action. Now, me being a Christian, I don't agree with that, because Jesus said, if you look at your brother with hate, then you've already committed murder. So obviously it's the thought. But I cannot impose my own personal belief onto Dennis Prager. Then he was asked a very controversial question. If a man watches cartoon porn with children in it, but he doesn't act on his impulses, is that evil? Once again, in alignment with his original statement, he thinks that is the action, not just the thought. While I disagree with that thought, and so did, of course, Pints with Aquinas, I can understand what he is saying. I can understand to an extent where he's coming from. Now, Prager had already stated that pedophilia in any form is horrible, reprehensible. Where he took issue was calling all masturbation evil. So, because I do not agree with Dennis Prager on certain points, should I discount everything that he's ever said or done? You see, that is that immature mindset that these people have. Like I stated earlier, I'm not really of the hive mindset. Take, for example, Martin Luther King Jr. There were things that I thought he did were great, and things that he advocated for that I just diametrically am opposed to. I do not think that a Christian Baptist preacher should be advocating for abortion. And when it came to the economy, he was more of a socialist. Now, because I disagree with him on those points, should I discount everything he just did for civil rights? No, that would be stupid. The funniest thing is, I know why people come at you sideways on social media platforms. It's simply because they are threatened by different ideas. When a person is not of the same mindset, it's almost impossible for them to take in what that person is actually saying because, like I said, immaturity. You should not be afraid to have conversations with people who disagree with you as long as you're doing it in a respectful manner. Just understand that I'm going to show you the same amount of respect that you come in with. If you're just coming in to simply be argumentative and disrespectful, then I'll look at you and tell you the grass is blue. Because the last thing I really want to do is sit here and argue with a disrespectful jackass.